Right, just a quick one. More on this RTL SDR or SDR stuff. Right, what I found is a scanner basically on it, which scans through a set number of frequencies. So you go over to here, you can enter in as many as you want. As you can see, I've got one for air voice, one for marine at the moment. So with the air voice one, we've got a starting point on the frequency up here and an end point, so it's going to scan from 118 to 137 in the AM frequency. This bandwidth is the width of what it's going to be listening to. So if you imagine the sound source there, and anyway, I'm getting technical, and the step sizes is it's going to look at every 5,000 hertz. So that's how many steps, how many slices it's going to do. Okay. So if we go over here, we'll just start the service up. As you can see, we're in the band stuff there, and then we'll start to scan up. Now, before I start, it is gone 10 o'clock on a Sunday night in the northwest of England, and there's not a lot about. So we've started the scan going. No, we haven't. Now we've started the scan going. As you can see, we're whizzing through. Now this takes, where are we? Just over a second. Just over a second to scan that entire frequency range, and it'll just keep going. And what we do is we set up a threshold down here with this yellow and the red line. Okay, so anything below the yellow line, I've told it to ignore, and we can move that yellow line on here. Anything that goes above the red line, i.e. signal strength, it will automatically lock onto it and play it. And again, we can alter that on this side.
College 128.055, Gemstone, 29 Mike Uniform.
And every frequency hit it gets will appear here on the left, and the activity time, i.e. how long it's been transmitting on each one of those. So what you can do is, if you're looking for something specific, not specifically. Can I get a word in edgeways? No. Not specifically this, but if you were looking through ham radio channels and you're looking for a channel that's active, you could set it up to scan those channels and then pull out the one where the most communications is going. Then right, just let me mute these guys a second. Okay, so yeah, you can it's got the frequency at the side of it and how long it's active. So if you're looking for a ham channel with a conversation going on, then you can easily find it, take it from there, and then manually tune into it rather than having it whizzing about everywhere. You could stop this scan and then go straight to that frequency locked on. Saves you sitting there tuning in and looking at something for ages trying to find something. So I'll just waz this back on again. Now with this stuff, obviously there's not a lot about it. What time are we on? Nearly 10:30 on a Sunday evening. There's not a lot of planes going about.
Ready for 180.
I've got a little signal strength meter here, so I can see on there. And also, if I'm using, say, one of the aircraft trackers, they'll start up the communications with their number. I can actually look how far away they are. I'm picking up voice comms off them from, I don't know, 60, 40 miles out with the aerial that I've got at the moment. Obviously, the closer they get in, and the more signal strength we're getting. So stuff that's landing at the local airports, which will be Liverpool and Manchester, on their approaches, you'll pick them up quite clearly. Like I said, though, it's Sunday night, so there's not a lot kicking about. That blipping is just something on the edge of this red line, so I could move that red line just to take that out if it becomes too annoying. And we've got squelch turned on. Turn it off, just get constant static. And we can set the threshold of that with just the up and down on there. There is an absolute ton of stuff this does, but I thought I'd show you the scanning tools, which are pretty good. I'm standing here in anticipation of somebody talking, but nobody is. It's usually the way it goes. You do get tuned into what they're actually saying and the pace of speech that they're using, which is pretty quick. But you do tune into it with your ears pretty fast, and you can pick up the flight numbers and altitudes, headings, what they're going on about. Probably sounds a bit gobbledygooksy at the moment. Somebody just popping on the edge of it. Can't see. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, I think. But that's just a quick look at some of the stuff you can do with SNRs. It's not just, tracking airplanes like on the last one. This is a bit more voice comm stuff. Right, adios.